I'm alright. How about you? It's been 6 months since I played Uncharted Waters, New Horizons. I've made a few discoveries here and there, and well, my journal is kind of boring. After sailing, we arrived. After sailing, we arrived. Collected dead. But apparently I've lost all my money spending it on cheap booze. Honestly, I'm not sure how I lost all my money. But what we can do, we can buy goods. Rock salt is their specialty. So we should probably negotiate it. And who's this beautiful new man? Well, I hired him off camera here. Let's see if I can negotiate a better price. How about 37? And I could load 24 units of it. Let's go with 20 and the rest water. So we have a little bit of trade to do. But you probably wanted a little bit more information here. Who is this beautiful new man we found? Well, I found him at the end. His name is Alonso Ordilla. I assigned him as a bookkeeper. And of course, you know Dante from the last video. Or do you? I can't remember. Shame on me. And of course, good old Camilo. Camilo is always our buddy. Well, he's a good bookkeeper and mediocre elsewhere. He's not an experienced guy with no special ability, so he gets to be a bookkeeper. And well, Dante's a good sailor, so we'll make him navigator. And of course I could increase their wages, but why would I when they agreed to work for me for 10 gold a month? Now if I had more gold, I'd buy more ships. And we'd be interested in the trading. But since I cannot do that, it's off to sailing once again. Well then, that was a rather short hire. Literally, less than 2 hours. Let's see if I can give him a raise. Well, it didn't tell me how much I had to give him a raise. So let's load that water and start our sailing. Well, since we've already gone through the Nile and most of the Mediterranean, north, west, and south are where we can look. You can also look at other sailors. If we go west, we'd go towards the New World. Our ship is not near capable. If we look to the north, well, we could sail around Europe and look towards Asia. The problem being the Arctic Ocean. The Arctic Ocean. And then there's Africa. We can go south along Africa. There might be a problem with storms, though. So I'm going to hang around the coast and make discoveries. Hopefully earn more gold and not spend it on cheap booze. So south, here we go. And since we haven't made any enemies, fortunately, Nobody's going to bug us. So there's a few interesting islands, and we found the port of Santa Cruz. So let's go to Santa Cruz. See if Santa Claus is there. Also, Alonzo gained some levels. Remember, when you're trading, buy low and sell high. Also, nice little huts. Unfortunately, I arrived at nighttime, so that means not much is open, except for fortune telling. And fortune telling right now is kind of expensive for me. So, Alonzo. He is one lucky sea dog. He's also a jerk. I could have just asked him how he felt about me. So I suppose I will give him a raise. I'd like to raise my fist against him, but, yeah. Let's talk wages. He's already earning 20 and he wants more. Dante's been more useful. So he's getting a raise. I suppose I'll give Alonzo a little bit more. Apparently that didn't change. Oh well. When in Africa, do as the Africans do. And get drunk. Well then, we have cutscene going on. Let's find out about that gold medallion. And of course, the legendary city of El Dorado. $2,000 gold. That sounds like a scam. But I'll take my chances. Because you never know. So now we have a new quest. Decipher this wonderful map. Also a log of our goods. And our bookkeeper is not good at numbers. I'm beginning to hate this Alonzo more and more. So let's see if we can discover this map. Find out where this map will lead us. along a river somewhere. But that doesn't tell us very much. That could be in the New World as far as we know. Probably in Central America. Also, you there, sir. You look like you're about to rip my head off, so, I think I'll skedaddle out of here. And of course, at the end, we could find some more people. Or we could just have a good night's nap. So let's talk with this gentleman. Oh yeah, Alonzo wants to go to sleep. Alright, let's go to sleep. Also, politics aside, we could play a game of politics eventually. But Pietro has no time for politics. He's here for treasure, much like me. I wonder if they're interested in rock salt. I wonder if these people are going to get out of my way. You man. This is what I was so afraid of. Fierce storm south of this port. It's a market rate of 21. So that would be a negative profit of 20 each. Well then. I'm kind of upset, if you know what I mean. So before going anywhere, I'm going to save the current day. Just in case I have to deal with those horrible storms. And for 13 days, we'll have to look across Africa. Deep down in Africa. If we stay near the coast, hopefully, nothing too bad should happen. Bargain. Maybe we can make a bargain with Argon. That was a terrible pun. What is it with me going to cafes? To meet beautiful women, of course. Tisa, of course. Hello, Tisa. Let me tell you about a story of the Khufu Pyramid. And spreading my stories. And she's still busy. Maybe if I tell you more stories, you'll become not so busy, if you know what I mean. So tell me about this port. Even knowing about the port is a secret. So I just wasted my time with women. That sounds like the usual for me. Sounds like the usual for me. Time to shove off, if you know what I mean. From Argon, down further south. South along the west coast. Also nasty weather. Also, I've lost control. And that's a game over.